Perek 782 says the following. Hashem wanted to give Klal Yisrael a yontif, a festival, in every single month of the summer months. In Nisan, he gave us Pesach. In Iyar, he gave us Pesach Sheni. In Sivan, he gave us Shavuos. The 17th of Tammuz was supposed to be Rosh Hashanah. It turned out to be the 17th of Tammuz, Shiva Shabbat Tammuz. The 9th of Tisha B'Av was supposed to be Yom Kippur, the day of closest to Hashem. Rosh Chodesh Elul was supposed to be Sukkot. And we were supposed to count 50 days from Rosh Chodesh Elul until Shmini Atzeres. That was the gift that Hashem wanted to give Klal Yisrael. What happened? On the 17th of Tammuz, we built the Egef. The 9th of Av, the Meraglim came back and said we cannot conquer the land. And so for those 22 days, Beit HaMetzarim, those 22 days, because of those 22 days, we lost the gift of these young Tabib, Yamim Tobim, in the months of Tammuz, Av, and El. And now we have to rebuild them. Says the Yalkut, when do we rebuild them? The same 22 days between Shiva Shabbat Tammuz and Tisha B'Av are the same 22 days between Rosh Hashanah and Shmini Atzeres. There are 22 days between Rosh Hashanah and Shmini Atzeres, and those 22 days replace the 22 days that would have been Yontif between Shiva Shabbat Tammuz and Tisha B'Av. So we have an opportunity to rebuild ourselves. But we have to work on ourselves now through the Shiva D'Chemta, these 7 weeks before Rosh Hashanah, to work on ourselves, to be able to stand before Hashem on Rosh Hashanah and to hear the shofar and say, I am recreating myself in the image of Hashem. And Hashem is going to breathe himself into us on Rosh Hashanah and say to us, and what are you going to do with the breath that I'm giving you? The shofar is the Nefesh Chaya. And the Talmud Onkelos tells us, Nefesh Chaya means Ruach Memalada, the speech that I'm going to give you. The power of speech that I blew into Adam HaRishon. Vayipach ba'avat nishmas chayim. Vayipach nishmas chayim means a neshama, which is a Ruach Memalada, says Onkelos. Ruach Memalada means a power of speech. He breathed into Adam HaRishon a power to speak, which means that's the essence of his neshama, is the power to speak. A Ruach Memalada, a speaking spirit. And the ultimate use of a speaking spirit, and then there are 4 levels of life. And they are inanimate objects, domain, rocks, plant life, someach, chai, animal life. And then the ultimate level is called medaber, the one who speaks. And we're the one who speaks, and the ultimate speech is to connect our speech to Kodesh Baruch Hu, to breathe, and that's why the Lashon Hara is so devastating. To use the power of speech of Hashem gave us to be the crown of who we are, medaber, and to use it to speak against other people is to take the crown and to throw it on the ground. And how do we do this? How do we use the power of speech? How do we get the power of speech to speak properly about other people? By speaking properly about ourselves. But we don't. Because the Torah tells us, Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. And my Rebbe, Dayan Aaron Troy, tells us, Sefer Tzach Livracha, which came out with a Sefer called Chanoch Lenar, of my Rebbe's teachings. Chanoch Lenar Volume 1 and Chanoch Lenar Volume 2 is coming out in the next month, Mirz Hashem. He says, Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, and the Shari Avoda, Rabbi Yonah, tells us that a person has to see himself like Hashem sees you. Hashem sees you as a Tzelem Elohim. Hashem sees you as a Ruach Memalada, speaking spirit. Hashem sees you as an extension of him. That's what Hashem is. Hashem breathes into you himself, and he breathes his midos into you. You are the prism, you are the crystal, and you're to give out Hashem into the world. Hashem wants to be in the world. And he created human beings to be an extension of him. Hashem is not there, he's here. Hashem is an extension. We are an extension of Hashem. We are an extension of Hashem's will. And we bring Hashem into the world. Hashem is Ada Thorshworth, Dira Batachtonit. He wants a Dira, he wants to live amongst us. Who brings him here? We do. By taking the light from Hashem and breathing into us by mechabing shmona esrei, shachris milchan maranth, and we mechabing to that midah, we bring that midah into the world through us. Hashem brings creativity to the world through us, ranamim through us, chesed through us, emes through us, resilience through us, forgiveness through us. He operates in the world through us. That is the meaning of the throne of glory, Kisei HaKavod. We are the legs of the Kisei HaKavod. He is the Kisei, and we are on the Kisei, and we are the legs of the Kisei HaKavod to bring the will of Hashem into the world through our midos, and to understand and rebuild ourselves and rebuild our midos. We know who we are, and we contemplate that, Ashachas Milchan Marav, we contemplate that during Tehillim, and we know who we are. We bring godliness into the world.